sorry, I'm going to have to read my speech because I'm not as good as him, but I just wanted to read it so I'm not all over the place. So good evening, everyone. For those who don't know you, my name is Mandy, and I'm the very proud little sister of the beautiful and the goofiest bride. First, I'd like to start off by saying thank you for each and every one of you for traveling hundreds of miles in order to celebrate this joyous occasion. Missy, thank you for letting me be a big part of your wedding. I'm so honored that you chose me to be your maid of honor. Growing up, I was always the little bratty, annoying sister who always tagged along with Missy. I would follow her around and bother her to the point she even knocked my front two permanent teeth out and told me, "Shh, I can fix it." When we would get in physical fights, my infamous fighting technique was high kick, but she would always be the smart one to grab my leg while I was halfway in the air, and she would tell me, "Say mercy or else I won't let go." She also tried to convince me that Salvador, the guy who mowed our lawn, was my dad. Every time he would knock on our door to collect his money, she would say, "Hey, go answer the door, your dad's looking for you." As we got older, our fights would be about me stealing her super cute clothes. I was pretty sneaky about it until she would catch me by seeing a picture of me wearing it on Zanga, the 90s Facebook. Even though we fought, we still loved each other. When Missy left for college, I felt like a big part of my life was gone. I remember I would go to her room, lie on her bed, and cry because I missed her so much. Every time she would come home from college, we would go straight to my room, get in our pajamas, and talk about everything. Missy, when Mom passed away, you were there for me. And when I felt sad, you were always the one who stayed strong for me and told me it would be okay and that we would always have each other. There were questions I wish Mom would be there to answer, but you always stepped in and you guided me through life without Mom. Thank you for giving me the true meaning to the word sister and for sharing the last 26 years with me. I know Mom isn't here today, but if she was, the first thing she would do is taste the food and name every single ingredient and spice and say, "I can make this." The second thing she would do is tell you to stand up straight while you walk down the aisle, and you did it perfectly. And the third thing she would say is that she's proud of you. She would be so proud of the woman you have become and be proud of all your accomplishments. Graduating, getting a job, getting married, and maybe soon having a future baby. She would be proud because you have been an amazing sister to me. She would thank you for taking care of me and being there for her baby daughter. You brought joy into her life, and I know you will bring joy into Derek's life as well. Derek. When I first met you, I remember Missy introduced you as her friend. In my mind, I was thinking, wow, I want a friend to drive all the way from UT Austin to Baylor, which is about 100 miles away. I actually map quested it. I'd like a friend to buy me Bluebell ice cream, walk my dog, clean my apartment, and take the trash out. And take me out to eat. I remember when Derek asked Missy out, he got the infamous blue box, also known as Tiffany & Company. As all girls know, when you get the blue box, you have to say yes. Well, I'm glad Missy said yes, because now I've gained a brother. I remember when Derek asked Missy to marry him. I told him, Derek, you're officially my kuya. For those of you who don't know, kuya means older brother in Tagalog. Little did I know he had no idea what that was, and asked Missy privately, hey, why does your sister keep on calling me Goya? Sorry, Derek, I wasn't trying to name you after a can of Goya beans. Derek, you and Missy complement each other in many ways. Missy is such a carefree kind of girl, and she marches to the beat of her own drum. You have always been supportive of her decisions and aspirations, and you genuinely want her to do what makes her happy. You always keep her safe and are always looking out for her. You're a good dad to her furry sons, Derby and Burger. And I know that you will be a wonderful dad for the family you'll have someday. Since I've known Missy for all my life, I'd like to give you some advice and some tips. When Missy makes fun of you, it means she loves you. Just think of it this way. Each time she makes fun of you, she really means, I love you. Second, when she tells you stories, expect every character in her story to have an accent. Even though you know that they probably do not all have accents, just smile and be happy that you get to enjoy these entertaining stories for the rest of your life. And third, always keep track of Missy's retainer. She usually wraps it up in a napkin when she eats, and someone always thinks it's trash and they throw it away. There was an instance when Missy had to go to the dumpster at a restaurant and go trash digging for her retainer. Oh wait, I think you were the trash digging worker. Lastly, always remember to say those 3 important little words. Not I love you, but you're right, Missy. Whenever you're wrong, admit it. She'll like that. And whenever you're right, just be quiet. And Derek, always remember, a happy wife makes for a happy life. My greatest wish for you two is that through the years, you remember to laugh together or at each other, love as hard as you can, and appreciate each other every day. I wish you two the best. I love you guys so much. Please raise your glasses while I toast to my sister and her husband. To Derek and Missy, may they always be as happy as they are today.